In this video, I'm going to be walking through the entire Registered Behavior Technician workflow on CR Mobile. So when you open your CR Mobile app, you're going to be prompted to either set up a PIN or go ahead and enter the PIN that you've already created. Once you do that, you're going to see your schedule for today. You could see it for yesterday, as well as the next day. In order to start that workflow, you're just going to select the appointment that you'd like to work on. So for today, I'm just going to select 12:15 for Caleb here, that ABA session. Once I go ahead and open that up, I'm going to select Start Appointment. This is just letting me know I'm ready to start my appointment. So I'm going to select Yes. And from here, if I'm ready to take data, I'm going to go to my sessions. So similar to the browser workflow, sessions are just your electronic data sheets. You're still only going to see the data sheets that you have access to within the mobile app for this particular client. When I open up Caleb's data sheet here, I can now see my learners' programs, and I'm just going to go ahead and start that timer button there. And then if I'm ready to open up any of my programs, I'm going to select that program, and it's going to open up my data sheet here. Again, whatever programs are in your learner's data sheet, you're easily going to see it right from the screen. You can still jump around between the programs if you need to. And then if you need to access any of that program information, in the top right-hand corner, the three little dots here, that kebab menu, allows you to graph that target individually. Also allows you to leave a comment if you'd like to do that. And then also from here, I can go ahead and open up the details section. That's going to give me the last three graph data points, as well as I can see the instructions. So if I've attached a file material, if I've added in any narrative as well, so you can see on this example that I've got my materials list, my procedures, my prompting, that's all written out in my instructional note. I can see all that for each of those programs as well. So not only easy to take that data, but also easy to see that program information from here. These little arrows underneath just allow me to walk through each of those steps or trials, depending on how my program is set up. And then if I do need to see prompt levels here, so under this first probe example, you'll see my view prompt section. I can go ahead and open that up, and I can take my prompt level data from here as well. Last few things on this screen in the top right-hand corner, you'll see ABC. That's going to be any programs that you need to take ABC data on. So if you have any programs that have that set up, you're going to check mark that program, hit continue, and then depending on your template that your supervisor has set up, you'll be able to see exactly what the information is that they'd like you to collect. So whether it's a one select, a multi-select, or if you need to, input any free text responses here, you can go ahead and type in that information, and then that will go ahead and save to that profile there. Also in this top right-hand corner, you'll see that little pin symbol. That's just any of your pinned programs. So again, if you're used to the browser version, those are normally on the bottom of your screen. Here, they're going to be in that pinned view. I can open that up, take that data, start and stop timers, and I can actually still have those running in the background. So even if I start that timer and we continue working on another program, I can come right back and see that at any point in time. Once I am done taking all of my data for the day, I'm going to hit this back arrow in the top right-hand corner, or left-hand corner, I'm sorry, where it says Index NET View. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and graph everything. So just making sure that everything's graphed, giving me that nice summary. And then I'm going to end my session and confirm that I'm ready to end that. Now, if I'm ready to finish up my workflow for that appointment, I'm going to click the back arrow twice in the top left-hand corner, and it's going to bring me back to my appointment. From here, I can see I've collected my session or my data sheet, and now I can open up my signatures. So if you have any signatures that you need to collect, it's going to prompt you to do that here. And then I can go ahead and collect those. And when I hit end appointment, it's again just reassuring that I'm ready to end that appointment. And now it's going to prompt me to do my session note. The session notes are built out on the browser side, and then you can also have them tagged to that specific service code line as well. So each service code could still have different notes if you need them to. But from here, I can see the duration of my appointment. I can see the data sheet that I just took, so I can go ahead and check mark that. And this is where I can go ahead and just add in any additional information. So depending on what I have filled out here or what I need required to be filled out, I can go ahead and just plug all of that in. And that's going to finish up my worksheet on this view. So give me 1 second here while I finish up the signatures. And then once I've collected all of those required components, I can then hit save and attach. Just another reminder to make sure that I'm ready to lock it, because once I go ahead and save it, it will lock that note. And then when I hit continue, I'm now getting the duration of my appointment, the signatures, the note that I provided, and I can go ahead and confirm this. Once I've confirmed and everything is ready to go, it's actually completed or rendered or converted that appointment on the browser side. So it immediately creates that billing line item and timesheet so billers could go and bill. If there were any errors on the appointment due to service code issues or things like that, it would go into a draft timesheet, but that also just lets the biller know that it's a separate workflow. So they may require more information from you if they need to. Otherwise, your entire workflow is done from within this app.